Hello and good evening. Welcome to another episode of Small Biz Highlight. My name is Tiffany Roman and I am your host. I hope you all are having a fabulous day, a fabulous evening. It snowed a little bit today, so my kids got a little excited. They thought it was already Christmas. Told them that's not how it works, but we'll get there eventually. I am so excited for everything that's going on with the show. I'm so um, you know, so happy and so blessed and just so in awe of everybody's support, everybody's, you know, willingness to stop by, take a few moments to check out the video. In fact, if you are checking us out live, please take that extra moment to just like, comment, share, spread the word about the web show. Spreading the word about the web show doesn't only just benefit me and the show, it also benefits the person I am interviewing for the current episode, as well as the rest of the episodes before and the upcoming ones here in the next couple weeks. Um, it just helps get those businesses in front of people that they may not have been able to before. So, help us spread the word. Small businesses need your help, and simply sharing the post is one way to definitely do that. So, if you do not know yet, Small Biz Highlight is turning into a digital TV program. Gosh, I cannot believe I'm going to be on TV. I've been working on my first couple episodes, getting them edited and ready to turn in for official launch in January. I do not have an official date or any information beyond that. So as soon as I do have more information, I will be sure to let you all know. I promise. Um, but with that, tonight I have the pleasure of introducing you all to Daphne Wagner. Let me get her on the screen here. Hi, Daphne.
Hi,
How are you today?
I'm good. You?
I am doing well, thank you. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your evening to be on the show with me today.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for having me.
I'm so excited to have you. I'm really interested to hear more about your business. I only know so a little bit of it of what I could find on Facebook and whatnot, so I'm really interested to hear your take on it. But first,
Mhm.
I always start my episode with a simple question: Who are you? To give business owners a chance to just introduce themselves as people, as human beings first, before we go into the business part of it.
Well, for me, I am definitely a dreamer and I've been a plus size girl all my life. And so I wanted more out of my life than just working a 9 to 5. So currently I'm working the 9 to 5, but I'm working on the dream to becoming a plus size boutique. So that way other people don't have as hard of a time to find the sizes that they need.
Oh wow! Oh, I'm being invaded. Excuse me, honey. You need to go downstairs. Hi.
Hello.
This is my baby, Dominic. Can you please go downstairs with daddy and help him with dinner? All right, thank you. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. I didn't even realize that you were working full time until you mentioned it. That's just
Yes.
an added stressor that, most business owners don't think about too often because sometimes they're either just working on a full-time job and doing something part-time, but nothing so intense as like a boutique. It feels like there's so much more involved with this than like a regular side gig.
Being that I'm the only person, there's definitely a lot involved, like researching for merchandise, the website, um, you know, there's so much involved, but you know what? I enjoy it.
You. That's so great. It's really nice to hear when people, have a lot of passion about what they're doing, that it means a lot to them. Why exactly did you get involved with it? Like, what got you started in it? How did it all begin?
So, I never understood why stores were charging so much for clothing. And it was one thing that plus size clothing, you go to like different shows and different like stores and they all have the smaller sizes and they didn't have plus sizes or they only had a very small selection. So I wanted to be able to offer those plus size girls something that they feel comfortable, shopping in, that they need to know that their sizes are definitely found here. So that's why I started with the plus sizes.
That's awesome. I love to hear stories just like yours where it's you saw a need and just felt in your heart you needed to do something about it.
Mhm.
That's amazing. And the fact that you still have a full-time job and whatnot, that's really commendable. I'm so, excited for you on what this, business could, end up being for you, maybe eventually being something that is your only job, growing to that extent. How
That's
long
the
have
hope.
you been how long have you been running the boutique?
So I started off selling pre-loved clothing only, and that
Okay.
was about 6 years ago, and then I added the new about 2 years ago, I'd say.
Oh, okay. So that's pretty cool. So you're kind of new, but not completely new. You've been doing
Right.
you've been kind of involved with it before. So that's good. But I'm sure that the last 6 months or so have been something totally different for you than the last 6 or so
Yes.
years. I mean, what impacts have you had as a result of all the shutdowns, the restrictions, what have you?
So I was doing everything online or doing craft shows, and with the events being canceled, that's definitely hurt my business because, we're not having the craft shows, we're not having the in-person, sales. So that's definitely been a curveball. But one thing I'd like to announce on the show is that I'll be opening a shop in Shiremanstown, Pennsylvania. So I'm gonna be doing it by appointments only to get started, and then some
Really?
random Saturdays like warehouse sales, and we'll see how things go.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. That's not too far from me, actually. I'm in New
Thank you.
Cumberland, Pennsylvania. But that is so exciting.
Okay,
Congratulations.
thank you.
Wow. Goodness, to transform you started online, like you said, and now you're gonna have your own brick and mortar. That's gotta be exciting.
Very.
I'm so excited that you got to announce it on my show. That's pretty exciting.
Thank you.
I feel so special. No, oh my goodness. So you offer clothing, plus size clothing only? Is that the main focus of your boutique?
So I offer clothing wise, plus size clothing. I have new, and then I also have a section for pre-loved, and
Okay.
then I also have like jewelry and accessories and like knickknacks kind of thing.
Oh, that's great. Do you plan on featuring more items when you open up your shop and whatnot, kind of expand into other areas or stick with those kind of as your main go-tos?
So my hope is going to be where I'm going to expand, hopefully by next year. So we'll see how things go. It's just,
I'm
I'm
sure,
not sure how the pandemic's going to affect everybody.
well, I know it's gonna be, I there's no way of knowing how long it's gonna be till we start moving forward to whatever the new normal is post COVID. But you know, I really am so excited that despite all of this craziness that you found, you know, the perseverance and whatnot to keep going with it, first of all, and
Thank
then
you.
to get to the point where you're going to open up your own brick and mortar. That's I can't get over that. That has to be so exciting. Like
It is.
to go from, I see that you have a couple um links to websites where people can view what kind of items you have in stock and whatnot. And I posted them on the video here so that people can see where to find it, but it'll also be in the comments for them to find it as well. But,
Hmm.
are you going to continue with the online portion of it too, even though when you're
Oh,
open your
absolutely.
brick and mortar? Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I COVID definitely made a lot of things very difficult for businesses and whatnot. I I had a couple other clothing, a thrift store and another boutique in Camp Hill or something on the show once before, and they were, you know, in high spirits just like you. They were just so willing to focus on the positives, on what was going on with their business that was positive and whatnot, despite all the craziness that's going on. And I want to tell you thank you for that because it's so easy for people to get caught up in what's going on around them and whatnot, and then just lose hope altogether. That I mean, do you have an amazing support system that keeps you going through all of this?
I have some friends and stuff that, keep me, motivated. And I actually belong to a boutique group that has, I'd say, at least 5,000, probably more boutique
Oh,
owners
wow.
across the country. And so, like, there's learning things that you can learn from them, trainings and all kinds of things. And it just helps you keep motivated.
It absolutely does. I mean, that's definitely one thing that's come out of this pandemic that I don't think people would have realized without it. The way you can connect online, that's like way more than just reconnecting with old friends and whatnot. Like there's so many amazing groups on online, whether it's Facebook or whatever other platforms you guys use out there. I mean, there's so many connections that you can make professionally and whatnot
Absolutely.
that can absolutely help you propel your businesses out there. I'm just
Hmm.
that, and you are a testament of that. Do you know when your boutique is planning to open, or do you not have that set in stone yet?
So I just got the keys last week. So I'm hoping, I think I might do like an after Christmas sale. So like I'm shooting for around December 26th to kind of have like an open house and see how things go from there.
Oh, so like a soft opening kind of deal.
Yes,
That's awesome. Oh my gosh, that's so soon. What? Oh
I
my goodness,
know.
that's such a Christmas present for you. Are you going to keep the same name then? Be Honest Boutique.
I am.
Oh my goodness. I gotta stop by and see it then. I'm so excited that it's so close to
Yes,
me.
please do.
I definitely will. I started this web show out of just somewhat the same kind of scenario as you, where you saw a need and you felt like you had to do something. I knew small businesses were hurting all over in different ways to get the word out that they still existed and that they were still ready for business. And I knew I couldn't afford to buy much from any of them. So
Mhm.
I said, guys, I can interview you. Will you let me interview you online? I have no idea what I'm doing, but I can help you get the word out as what you're doing and how people can support you. And
Yes.
I have been on this roller coaster of a journey with so many businesses trusting me with their stories, with their journeys and whatnot. And now you're included. I'm so excited. Ah, I'm so excited. um, what would you say is your favorite part of the business?
Having the customer come out and actually, like, a lot of people will be like, "Oh, I could never wear that style," or, feel comfortable in those sizes, because what they don't always realize is different brands are cut differently. So you might be a 1X in this brand, but you may need to go up to a 2X in the next brand, and just letting those customers get comfortable that it's okay to be in different sizes, because it's not them, it's the brands that you carry, or the brands of the clothing that you can get.
And that's so great. I mean, do you receive these clothes? Do you purchase them from other places, or are they also
Yes, I buy them
donated
off
items?
wholesale sites.
Do you accept donations, or are you not going to do that part of the whole process?
No, not at this point.
Okay, okay. Too easy. I just thought I'd ask. Oh my
Yep.
goodness. I tell you what, this that I'm so overwhelmed right now. Like I'm so excited for you. I love I'm sorry. I get so giddy and it's a little excessive. I apologize. But this is so exciting for you. You know,
Thank you.
I'm just so happy for you. I'm so honored that were able to announce on the show that you're going to be opening up your own boutique. If you are in the area, Harrisburg area is Central PA area, whatever you want to call it, and you are nearby enough to come stop by, you heard it right here, folks. She's hoping to open up for after Christmas sale, soft opening just to see how things go. Make it a soft opening she will never forget. Come on now, just stop in, see what she's got. At least stop in, even if you don't buy anything that day, just to see how she set it up. This is a big deal. She's a small business owner that's got a dream to make it her main priority, quit her job and make this full time. And I know that with the progression you've made and the success you've made so far, I have no doubt that you're going to be able to do that in no time. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for, taking the time to be on the show with me, expressing your love for your journey here and, just letting us get to know you a little bit better. I really do appreciate your time.
Oh, thank you for having me.
I am so excited for you. Oh my goodness. If you are just joining us, this is Daphne Wagner from Be Honest Boutique. Right now, she is operating 100% online, but shortly, very shortly, she's going to be opening up her own um, brick and mortar business. And I'm telling you, if you are nearby, please stop by after Christmas for an after Christmas sale. I'm sure if you check out the website, you can definitely keep in touch with what's going on for sure, times and whatnot of when she's going to be open. Other than that, the scrolling information at the bottom of the screen are the best ways to get in touch with her, but I will be copying and posting them in the comments so they are clickable for you and you have no excuse but to check her out. No. If for some reason the links don't work or whatnot, please just reach out to me. I would be happy to get in touch, help you get in touch with her. No problems. But thank you again, everybody. If you did stop by, thank you for liking, sharing, whatnot. If you are catching us on replay at the end of this, please hashtag replay in the comments. Would love to see who stopped by. If you are familiar with Daphne, we'd love to hear from you. Oh, look, somebody just commented. Just like that. We'd love to hear from you, get your feedback on how amazing of an experience you've had with her, help boost her credibility out here so that, she can gain some more customers out there from who knows where. You never know now. But thanks again, Daphne. I hope you have a great evening.
Thank you. Same to you.
Thank you. Good night, everybody.
Night.